Yo, if it isn't the daughter of Higurashi, eat up. Yakasaba is packed full of pork. This year we filled it up as much as we could. We even put in fried calamari. Gotcha, old-timer. The Yakasaba this year looks like quite an achievement. You got squid too. You put a ton of time into this, didn't you?
Wow, it's tasty, tasty.
Yeah, the squid is delicious, but the aroma is just fantastic. It wonderfully compensates for how soft it tends to be. There's a delightful amount of squid and pork in it too. Yep, not bad at all, I say. Never had squid before, but I know, you look like, I don't know. You look at a squid and you think, you eat that? But then again, it's the same with like fish really, isn't it? It's like, okay, it's like, you eat that? I don't know. Any of you viewers ever had squid before? I don't know. Well, that's why I'm asking. Keiichi, you sound like you could walk into a cooking program and become the host. Imagine him as a host of a cooking program. He'd probably be overly energetic and over the top, I'd imagine.
Yeah, when I see Keiichi acting like it's so good, it somehow tastes even better.
I don't discriminate among delicious food, so anything that I say is tasty has to be worth trying out, right?
And Keiichi, please give us your opinion on this Yakasaba again.
Exactly. I'll do it in 2 words. Absolutely scrumptious! If I had a second stomach, I'd buy it all right out now. Having had my 3-star rating, a whole line of people suddenly formed in front of the Yakasaba. Wow, that's amazing! Keiichi said it was so good that a little crowd started forming. Not bad. There's nothing to brag about, but I still decided to stick out my chest and pull out ears.
Was that so? Then perhaps I should try it out. Mister, could I chance spoil you for some, one takoyaki? Take a stick of takoyaki, also fried up this from the judgment stand. Again, I just understand whatever. Octopus, squids, octopus and squids. It's like, it's a whole different thing than fish, isn't it? It's just like, I don't know, you just look at squids and octopus and you don't think, oh yeah, that looks like you could eat that. I don't know. Octopus is that the right word? Octopuses, octopi, whatever. Quite interesting creatures, They've got they got short lifespans, but seem to be pretty damn intelligent. How is it, Stoka-chan? Do give it a good rating, then Renna will buy it too.
Chomp, chomp, chew, chew, go.
Now it's time for the Hidemisawa Michelin judge Taka Hojo to give her impressions.
Was that both her lines or not? I don't know. No, she was all for it. Remember the girls and her hesitated to give her voice. Hey now, what's the matter? Everyone else takes one of their own and puts it into their mouths.
Huh? Renna got kipped? Mine's bad too. There's no octopus in it.
This takoyaki vendor. Could this be some sort of summer festival only octopus free takoyaki fans? An evil takoyaki stand that skimped on the octopus because they figured it would make them good money today.
Mine has some. Yeah, it's pretty good considering there's octopus in it. How am I supposed to explain that at this octopus free takoyaki is any good?
Everyone wondered about that. Because the looks seem to be drawing equally dubious stares from people in line.
How about this? Takoyaki without any octopus is really healthy, and even people who don't like octopus can eat this delicious takoyaki.
After hearing that, several surprised guests left the line. It had the exact opposite effect.
Alright then, I'll give it a try next. A self-inspired take on takoyaki, in which you can clearly taste the simple flavors of flour, green onions, and pickled ginger. The unaffected taste is bolstered by the absence of octopus. It wasn't half bad, but after hearing the "there's no octopus in it" clause, even more people left the line. You know, judging by their reactions, I imagine it's a staple of takoyaki is like takoyaki without octopus. It's clearly not legit. Rika-chan, any good comments? You can be honest.
Well, again, it's too much for this.
Yeah! Well, that was too honest. Even more customers leave the line, dealing a lethal blow. The umbrella takoyaki stands around after all.
Well, I mean, we might not want to be doing this. Hey, Tako, you started all this, so give us a great big turnaround. I cannot do it. How do you expect me to let others praise over pond takoyaki without any octopus in it?
God, you idiots!
I'm trying to think of a similar kind of situation where a different type of food. Really think of a different type of food that would make no sense to leave out one of the main ingredients. His angry outburst was the finishing word.
The customers are all gone. Huh? The guy is staring at us. Why is that? Oh.
There's no saving this crowd. Perhaps I, Keiichi my bars, will lend a generous hand.
Keiichi-kun, you could do it. He wants you to save the takoyaki vendor who didn't put any octopus in.
Don't smile as you say something so bitter. Alright, fine. This may be the only chance we'll get to see a pro at work, so watch carefully. I shoved the stick into an octopus-less takoyaki and crammed it into my mouth. As before, there wasn't any octopus in it. But Mion had some in it. That was the important part. The man who runs this takoyaki stand, he truly loves takoyaki in every meaning of the word. No, it could even be said that he adores it. Yeah! Everyone gasped in surprise, including the takoyaki vendor glaring at us. This man truly does love takoyaki, and because he loves it, he doesn't want to create half-hearted randomness. Isn't that right? The takoyaki vendor looked down unsure. Those watching were listening intently, wanting to know why octopus was takoyaki deserves such a high rating. Heck, it even freaking shows in that I see it. His eyes got the accurate price of 400 yen on there.
You said if he really and truly loved takoyaki that much, why did he make takoyaki without octopus at all? Is he not portraying that very takoyaki? Takoyaki.
It's a hard word to say so often. You may be right. In one sense, it is betrayal. However, it's the best possible compromise this man can find. This man is making real takoyaki today, as he always does. However, only one or two of them on each stick are the real ones.
Well, you're right. The one I ate had octopus in it. And considering it did actually have it, it didn't taste bad at all, you know.
Right. That was a bona fide takoyaki. And as far as the other ones, it was the biggest compromise he could make against clashes of the general populace, who all think that there need to be 8 pieces on a stick or else it's not real takoyaki. Now that I'm just now noticing it for the first time, I see why the whole octopus thing makes sense. Dictionary, I'm pretty sure it's in here. I just need to confirm if I'm remembering correctly. Octopus. Yeah, octopus is tako. So takoyaki. It's got octopus in it. What does it actually mean altogether then? See if I can find it in takoyaki, where the fuck are you? Should be something there at the bamboo. Can't seem to find it actually. How absurd! I could find it on like the English section, but it's not in the Japanese section for some reason. Where is this damn thing? Actually, there's a section for food, so it's probably in there somewhere, actually. Where are you? Seafood, okay, they're right here. Yeah, it's got it there, but where is the, okay, I look for it as, whatever. Where is it? Yaki. Ah, I see. Yaki. Cooked by grilling or roasting. So, in that sense, would it count as grilled or roasted octopus? Would that be correct? I don't know. That seems to be what yaki means, and taco means octopus, so octopus and grilled or whatever combined is what it is.
Keiichi-kun, I don't understand what you mean. Why is one of them the real thing and all the other ones a fake? Why?
The secret lies in the octopus. Mister, this octopus, it's true Akashi octopus, isn't it? In recent years, the number of octopuses caught in Akashi has decreased, and their prices have risen drastically. The prices are now so high that you wouldn't think of using them in takoyaki. Yeah, that's the thing with, like, you know, the fishing industry in general around the world. It's like so much fishing that like population is kind of like dwindle as a result, isn't it? It's insane, man. I mean, I like fish, so it's just like hypocritical there, but still, it's just like just mind-blowing. I mean, imagine if you were a fish. Well, you wouldn't really think about it, would you? You'd be a fish. Well, you never know. Fish might actually be. Man, that'd be horrifying, wouldn't it? Imagine fish being aware of the threat of people. But if that were the case, then why are they so stupid when it comes to fishing lines? Just like, oh, I've been caught by a fishing line. Oh, they freed me. And then go back to it again. It's like, you idiot, don't you learn? But still. Then the man who had been looking down this whole time mumbled. Yeah, that's right. Akashi octopus. Expensive. But this man absolutely had to have the Akashi octopus. He could have bought much worse quality octopus for cheaper, as much as he wanted, and he could have still been able to fool everyone. There are plenty of other scamming takoyaki vendors who claim theirs are from Akashi, even though they're not. But this man wouldn't accept it. He wouldn't tell lies. Akashi octopus was supreme. He would never relinquish this one stubborn conviction. This man loved takoyaki. Takoyaki, that's why he never lies. Yes, there was one point that he actually had to compromise on.
Why am I happy?
The number. The popular opinion is that a stick of takoyaki should have 8 pieces on it. Even if it's real Akashi octopus, he couldn't charge 400 yen for just one piece, could he? If he didn't have 8 pieces, nobody would buy them. This man wept over it. In order to make just one true piece of takoyaki, he wouldn't ever let himself lie through the hour 7. Oh, whoa! The octopus free takoyaki vendor burst into tears. I gently clapped one of his shoulders. No matter what anyone else says, I will never forget how genuine you are. You, sir, are a true vendor of takoyaki. You are the only one in the world with a right to call himself that.
Can you imagine if people clapped like that? For real, just like, okay, let's clap at a certain kind of tempo, at a certain kind of like, I don't know, let's make a beat out of it, like. It's just like, no, that's not how you clap. As I embraced the shoulders of this man, shedding his manly tears, those watching delivered a round of applause, moved by my speech. Everyone, I beg of you, please eat some of this true takoyaki vendor's takoyaki. If we don't treasure genuine men like this, then how can we ever take the true path of the takoyaki? If nobody else will eat them, then I will eat them all!
Wow, everyone's watching is lining up. Keiichi, you did it, you did it.
You know, Keiichi is like, he'd make a good con man with that, wouldn't he? It's like, yes, this is truly the best product you could possibly have, and my goodness, it's just fucking amazing, and everyone just like buys it. And then they're just like, Keiichi, you lying son of a bitch! You lied! Well, you know, it's just like, brings back to that, it's like, I think it's more they thought Kei-chan's propaganda speak was interesting rather than that Takoyaki actually looked good. Kei-chan, you could probably sell plain old rocks if you tried. It would go over well at the entrance of Akihabara Station. Rika, I've never heard this Akihabara. Where is it? Makes me wonder, actually. That's like big kind of like otaku culture thing nowadays. And like, as I learned from like Go-Go Nippon, it's like, it's originally like more like just like technologically kind of driven with like loads of various technology and stuff like that. But now it's like, only in recent years it's become like what it is now. But it makes me wonder again, because this takes place in 1983, I think, the plot. So how was it like at that point in time? Was that like in its earlier days or what? I don't know. Absolutely stunned at my successfully pitched the guy man in the stall next to this one called out to me. Hey, you guys, do that for my sweet stew. Hey, you all get the gist of it, right? It's your turn this time, Rika. That was probably Keiichi actually, wasn't it? The last one.
Okay, I'll do my best. Oh, when apricots, it's a cold and very, very good. The apricot is sitting so quietly and nicely on the top of the syrup. Oh, it's so cute. I want to take it home. Oh.
Looks like she lost herself in this midway through. The girl giving it such natural praise was herself, and in some customers, the line was quickly forming behind Rika. Next up is the okonomiyaki stand. I will try to figure out what each of these are. Again, you've got yaki in there, notice it? I suppose it's obvious, isn't it? It's just like to point out how it's made, isn't it? On the menu, what it is I do. Oh, wait.
Found it! Japanese style pancake. It's actually got the yaki in the title for that as well.
Okonomiyaki. It's a Japanese pancake. Wonder what's inside. If anything I do not know much about Japanese sushi.
Rika, you're up.
Rather well. The crunch of the fried tempura batter mixed with agisama is simply to die for. The huge price of bacon laid on top when you bite into it, it all comes flooding out.
Just like a lot of people would be sold on that one line alone, really. If they had noticed to be relieved on that. Personally, like I've said before, I don't really get the whole deal with bacon. It's alright, but I don't get the obsession over it. Maybe I've just never had that quality bacon, I guess. Where it's just like, oh my god, it tastes so good! Whenever I have bacon, it's usually just like, it's alright, I guess. Not something I'd eat often, but it's alright. It's like, bacon man! Praise be to the bacon gods! That don't exist. Imagine if there were bacon gods. Actually, you know, there have been gods of all kinds of things, like, simple as a frick. I can't remember what it was. I think it was like a door frame or something like that. And apparently there was a god for that. And they're just like, why? So if something like that could be the case, then I wouldn't be surprised if someone thought one day it's like, okay, we're gonna have a god of bacon. Because why not? Yeah, that's freaking good. Now I want to try some too. And a huge line home, that's my words. What? I thought it was the Tako that said that. I know. I'm confused now. What on earth is this? So basically all these onlookers are just following us around to all the stands. It's just like, which stands will they praise next?
I'm pretty sure about fruit flowers and then fried food stands. It tastes a lot better than it normally would.
So that's it. Even Rika was gorging herself on food, and sauce on the bib, she got on the better shrine made like it again dirty. You know, you say that, Rika, but you know, you could mislead, you know. Just like, if you follow a stranger around a bunch of stores and they just like taste something, you're like, oh, that tastes good. It could be like, I'm gonna fool them. And as they're like eating that, you're just like, see you guys, and just run off it. It's like, oh, this tastes horrible. Where's that little shit? It's like, you misleading bastards.
Nice, the older guys are getting into it too. Okay, Keiichi, which one should I do?
Right, Mion, you go to the stand next to that. Show them the depths of your power.
But Keiichi is still next, that is.
Whoops. The goldfish scooping stands. A bit out of our element.
Now, as club president, I won't flee no matter who or what my opponent. Let's get started. I look forward to a splendid performance, Mion-san.
Onlookers were also watching Mion with hooked eyes. It's true, they don't care about, you know, the stores themselves. They just want to see how they'll go about selling the whole idea.
Welcome, welcome. Here's your net and bowl.
Okay, here we go. Goldfish are energetic today. They really look delicious. Small things like these, you would crunch them down whole. What? Mutter, mutter.
Oh wait, is that Mion saying that as well?
Mion-san, what in the world are you saying? Keiichi, you ate them? Did you eat the one around the court last year too?
No, I didn't say anything like that.
Mion's face went red and she shook it vehemently in denial. Well, I mean, you just said so yourself, they really look delicious.
I can't tell. Oh wait.
Now I'm so confused. These freaking characters.
Yeah, you did indeed say so. My sister is omnivorous, so she eats anything that can go in her mouth.
If they taste good, then maybe I'll try one next time. No, Rika-chan, don't, you'll get sick.
Wait a second. No, that's a thought. You know, like, people eat fish, I eat fish, but it's like, surely there's type of fish that one simply does not simply eat. Would goldfish fall into that? Well, I've heard people swallowing goldfish whole, which does not sound like a good idea either way, does it? That reminds me years ago, we had a goldfish, and one of our cats got out, and oh, the sight of it. Oh, cats are bastards, man. Just like, it's gross. Wait a second. Hey, what the hell? Shion, how long have you been here? You know what? I will say something before I forget once again. But this posture bothers me. I mean, look at her arm, the way her hand is. Who stands like that? Like one arm like that and their other arm out like that? It just looks a bit odd to me. I wouldn't even be able to do that, actually, like with my left hand. Because missing finger on my left hand, and one finger's permanently bent forward of it, so it would just look awkward. Well, actually, I technically could do that, but it would look awkward. But you know what? That looks awkward, and she's like, well, you can't even see much of it, but get the idea. I mean, look at that. It just looks weird. I have to click on it again. Hey, Keiichi, Mion, everyone. Good evening. Where did you come from, Shion? I've been here since the bit with Summit. You were also glad that I found you right away. Jeez, you haven't got nothing to do with this, do you? Go somewhere else already. Jeez, Mion, don't treat me so cruelly. Right, Kei-chan? You're okay with me being here, right? She asked, grabbed my arm and pushing her chest into it. Her chest. You know what? Not only are they twins, but I think they got the same size going on here. Bones!
Keiichi-kun, you're a pervert. Your nose is bleeding.
When you squish a jelly donut, the jelly comes out, right? It's the same. This isn't something I have any control over. It'd be even worse if they did it realistically. It's like, no, none of this freaking nose bleeding shit to represent them being like aroused. No, he gets a full-on erection. It's like, oh, that's even more awkward, that isn't it? I mean, how would he be able to hide it?
Hey, is that right? And will more come out if I squeeze harder? Eh?
Shion, her cleavage is right up against my chest. That's not a dripping sound effect. That's a boing sound effect. You know, have you ever had a jam donut? Like those proper, like, I don't know how to describe them. It's like if you took two buns and morphed it into one and just shoved jam inside. Anytime, well, not anytime, but sometimes when I like bite into it, the jam goes bloop. So that goes drip as well. But it goes everywhere, man. It's like you don't know where it's gonna freaking be. It's like you look at it, like that's where the jam is. Bite into it, and right out the other side, bloop. So I guess in a way that fits then, isn't it? It's like a jam donut. It's being squeezed, and it just goes bloop.
Yeah! Shion, what the heck are you trying to do?
How vulgar! I seem to have misjudged you. What about my flat chest?
Rika-chan first under my arm to rub. A painful plump feeling on my left shoulder, and a sour sensation of a young unripe fruit on my right.
Oh.
Okay, oh, boom, a boom, and a bang! Shion, Rika-chan, and I, our faces now bruised to the ground in sprawls.
Nice job, Renner.
restaurant so dirty. Hell.
That wasn't even cute mode, Renner. She's a formidable foe even without it. It's like, if anyone's being all perverted or anything, knockout! Well, not knockout, but knocked on their ass.
Anna punched me. It hurts.
Rika, you get what you deserve.
Sheesh. Now that Shion was here, the energy around us has increased by 120%.
The friends are so much fun, Mion. I never get bored of them. Right. You were here, it would be way more fun, you know. I would have stayed with you all, but if I continue to do saying Keiichi, my sister looks like she'll literally going to bite my head off. So I'll retreat for now. I'll be back. See you, Mion. Don't be back. Get the salt. Someone get the salt.
After teasing her older sister so much, Shion ran away into the crowd of people that appeared.
I feel like I have borne witness to a rare sight of Mion-san.
But when Mii-chan is with Shi-chan, she looks kinda cute.
Rena smiled happily, aiming her a whack on the head from Mion.
This music's so goofy and fun to sing along to.
Don't sing dumb stuff. Let's get to the next stand already.
Thanks a lot, Mion. God damn them glasses. Fell up on the floor. Oh. I want to figure out the key. D major. simple. I always make it simple. It's just going back and forth. Yeah, it's just D major, I think. Like that wow, I think it's like an F sharp to a D where it's going bang bang. And the bit that's going bang 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 bang, I think that's just an A to a D. So I guess that would be probably counted as a 4. Motor-wise, maybe it's misleading, I don't know. But it seems to be going back and forth with that, so I don't know. I just thought I'd try to figure that out, so I did, so anyways, back to the block.
It went about just like that, really noisily and lively, though the other times we were paying money towards the beginning, but midway through, the guys running the shops thought we were just too funny, and we ended up being able to fool around without paying much more. Thump! The vigorous sound of a big taiko drum echoed through the air. I don't know how to do a freaking sound effect for that.
I think it looks like it's time. It looks like it.
Right, it's just about time for Rika-chan to appear in the during dance.
I'm a little nervous.
Believe in yourself. All of your sweat will definitely amount to something, Rika-chan. Believe in the heart of the cards, even though this isn't anything to do with that. Mion slapped hard on Rika-chan's back.
That's right, you'll do fantastic, Rika. I'll do my best. Hey, that's the spirit.
I bow my hand into a fist and raise it into the air.
We're rooting for you, Rika-chan. Go for it. Yay! Remember?
Go for it, yay!
Rika-chan gave the best smile I've ever seen, and he done her healing medal.
Okay, we should get going too.
Right, let's go cheer on. They can't do it during the ceremony.
You mustn't. You must keep silent during the performance.
I got it. Jeez, I rubbed a hand through her hair. She was worried about her good friend up to the end. Always do that. Protagonist is like, I gotta ruffle your hair.
And we better hurry. All the good spots will be taken. Come on.
You know, it makes me think, is there ever been a series that's had it where the protagonist does that typical thing, you know, like ruffle the hair of like the female characters, but have it in a scenario where the female character is actually taller than the male character, so they have to literally put their hand up in order to do that. But if that's never been done, I don't know why it wouldn't have been, because that's just comical gold, that is. Just like, I have a character that does that a lot to all the other ones, then he suddenly does it to someone who's actually taller than him, and he's just like, this feels different somehow. It's like, Something's a bit different this time. Mion ran off and everyone else followed a moment later. A large amount of pixel had already clustered into the tight space to watch the edifying dance. I just picture, imagine like if Rika came onto like the scene, all like it's all ceremonial, so you got the drum in the background, played lightly or something like that, I don't know. And she's got the hoe, and then she just drops on the floor and just does an interpretive dance. Just like, this isn't the type of thing I was expecting. Wow, this is a lot of people. I turned around to look at everyone else, but nobody was there. Where did everyone go? They probably got lost among all these people. Finally, I saw the back of Mion's head on the other side of the crowd. Definitely doesn't look like I can get over there. Well, we got separated, no big deal. We can just meet back up when Rika's dance is over. I gave up on finding the others and wandered around trying to look for a place where I'd be able to see them. It didn't take long for me to realize I'd have to settle for watching between the heads of the people in front of me. Once again, uneven aloud, a tiger drum resounded. This one was to announce the beginning of the dance. I couldn't see very well, but it seemed like Rika had come on stage with the elders who were in priestly garb. I heard exhalations of admiration and the seniors rubbing their prayer beads in gratitude. Everyone's heads were in the way and I couldn't see. It was really frustrating. Again, think back to what I said. Imagine if this, instead of being all like somber and all like that, they just had techno playing in the background, like. It's like, what the fuck? Or I just like picture, imagine it's like we'll have the music up next. They're going on a taiko drum, then Link just suddenly comes in, kicks them out of the way, gets his ocarina. No, bitch! We're gonna play the freaking Lost Woods theme, Aria song. Just like that's more of a tune you can dance to. Just like, but this was a somber ceremony, you idiots. It's not supposed to be about that. We should have cut playtime short and come here to get good spots earlier. After Rika-chan intoned the prayer, she took the festival hoe and walked to a pile of quilts stacked on the altar. That's right. But the ceremony was to purify bedding and to the memorial service, wasn't it? And the solemn of prayer dance began. Without, upbeat music, because that would not make any sense. She had practicing so she pounding mallet. The awkwardly shaped festival hoe Rika-chan held seemed really heavy. Back and forth, up and down, it was doubtlessly difficult to even lift in the air, but she swayed and waved, raised and dropped it again and again. She couldn't just deal with it and do it grudgingly. As a shrine maiden, she needed to retain dignity and solemnity present at the festival. No dance music, man, that's a disgrace. There must be a ton of pressure on Rika-chan's shoulders right now. Damn, why am I cheering her on from a place I can barely see her? I'm her friend, so I should be right up in the best spot roofing her. But you can't. You gotta be quiet with it.